What's up, y'all? See this sun? Sun is shining, man. I love it. So it's ten things in which the universe gives for free. The sun being one that can completely align you with your higher source, your higher being, feeling good, your energy increasing, all that. So, however, I just want to talk to you about vibration, which is one. And understanding vibration and utilizing vibration and the root of what vibration is. I know I just posted a video that talked about the energy aspect of vibration, which the vibrational aspect of who you are is the source of who you are, right? Because God communicates vibrational. God is vibrational. So whatever you want to start to manifest, vibration and understanding vibration is the first level of that. So, in understanding that, we want to talk about asking, right? What does it mean to ask, right? Because the universe, God is always answering. So, whatever you ask, you must understand that the answer is going to be given immediately, all right? And what does that mean? As I'm asking, God is answering, right? There's never a moment in which you have to wait on God, because God principles, God's laws operate at if you ask, if you knock, if you seek, right? Right? Knock, ask, seek. All those are still the principles in which we operate in, which governs this earth. So it's always being answered. But what does that mean? A lot of people don't understand that when God answers, the first level in which God answers is vibrationally. Right? So God answers vibrationally. So if you ask for something, it's going to be answered vibrationally. You have to get into alignment with that vibration. So it's never a gap in the space of you and God and the conversation, right? A lot of people equate time, and a lot of people equate what they can't see and what they don't see as there's a gap, or I'm having to wait on revelation. I'm having to wait on the answer from God. I have to wait on the answer from the universe, but the universe is always answering. However, if what you're feeling and what you're saying is not in alignment, then you don't hear the answer. You don't feel the answer vibrationally because you're not in alignment with how the answer was given. Does that make sense? Makes sense, right? So when you ask, understand it's being answered vibrationally. So whatever you're asking for, you have to get in alignment with that energy. You have to get in alignment with that frequency. Once you're in alignment with that frequency, the third step is you have to feel and understand that your energy, your belief, your faith behind that is what caused it to start to manifest in the physical reality. Make sense? Make sense, right? Because once you feel it, once you emotionalize it, now it can start to manifest, because everything that's needed for it to move to this realm, it starts to correlate, it starts to work in your favor, right? But until you get into alignment with it vibrationally, until you get in alignment with it emotionally, you will not see it physically, right? And if you do, it will not last, because it's an accident. All right, it's an accident. What does an accident mean? That means somebody else who was not obedient, or who gave you a taste of something, or if you happen to win the lottery, it's just a snippet of what you should be living in. That's about how long your alignment with that thing was. All right. So if you want to continue to stay in a space of peace, if you want to continue to stay in a space of happiness and gratitude, right? That's how long you have to stay in that vibrational vortex. Right? When you stay in that vibrational vortex, and you stay in that vibrational vortex backed by your emotional sense, right? Backed by your faith, that prolongs what environment, what space, what emotional standpoint, what physical reality starts to manifest, right? Because manifestation starts at level 1, which is aligning yourself vibrationally. Whether you align with it or not, and you know it or not, that's still level 1. It never is not level 1. It's never not where God answers, right? It's never vibration is what it is, and it always will be what it is, right? After that, the answer comes. After that, understanding the emotional side of things, right? And understanding that the emotion is what starts to move it higher to the physical realm, right? So a lot of people say, how am I supposed to be in a space if what I'm seeing is not matching what I'm feeling? Right? Well, you have to stop taking your cues of what you're seeing from your 5 senses. Seeing, smelling, tasting, touch, right? Those 5 senses, you can't allow those to dictate your vibration. Your vibration must be only dictated by your faith. Your vibration must be only dictated by your personal relationship with the higher source. Your vibrational vortex must only be, and your emotion shall not and should not be dictated by what you see if what you see is not what you want, right? Right? Make sense? Okay, so once we understand that aspect of things, now we can properly start to manifest, because you understand the first level of manifestation is vibrational. After vibrational, we understand that God, the universe, had already answered, right? Vibrationally. So once we get that, we align ourselves with that space. We align ourselves because everything has its space. Whether you want 7 cars, whether you want to build a hospital, that entity is already placed in a vibrational vortex. It's already placed vibrationally. It's already answered vibrationally, right? So once you're tapped into that vibration, that's how you begin the manifestation process. Does this make sense? I know it makes sense, but this is the hard part, because a lot of people, most people in the world, most humans, allow their emotions and allow their attachment to what they see to be to what they will believe to manifest for them. But that's not true, right? What you see is not always your truth. What you feel dictates what manifests. So no matter what your words are, what you feel would dictate what you manifest, right? Because what you're feeling is letting the universe, letting God know what you have tapped in. What vibration have you tapped into? Did you tap into the higher level of good for your life, or did you tap into what you see and what most people are living in to be the mediocre or the average level of what they can control, because they have not tapped into their higher power? Make sense? So in that aspect, understanding these laws, understanding these principles, and understanding this how we operate, this is the laws that govern this universe. You have to understand the vortex. You have to tap into the vortex. And this is a thing that you have to do daily. You have to renew your mind. You have to renew your energy. You have to renew your faith. You have to renew your substance of who you are. And this is how you prolong and stay consistent and stand in alignment with that vibration, which you want to manifest, right? The moment you deviate, whether you can deviate through distraction, you can deviate through what you see in the physical reality that you don't want to manifest, right? You can deviate through not being grateful, or not giving thanks, or not giving acknowledgement for that blessing of that thing in which you receive now. But if you unalign yourself with that vortex, you will also lose it in your physical reality, because everything starts from the unseen. Everything starts from what you feel. Everything starts from what you vibrate. That vibration that elevates to the physical reality. So, and all that, I hope you guys got something from that. I love you. Peace. Look, tap into that vibration, tap into that emotion, and understand that is what you need to be in before you allow what you see to dictate what manifests for you. Okay? If you don't like it, you change the vibration, right? Be very conscious of where you are. Be very conscious of manifestational indicators, right? So if you don't like what's manifesting in your life, there are indicators that are happening in your life, right? Pay attention to those indicators, because those indicators, some people use the word as discernment. Those indicators can be called discernment. Those indicators can be called intuition, right? These are things to where vibrationally you say, I'm not liking the vibe. These are things where you can be like, something is happening and I'm not feeling it, right? So pay attention, right? Peace, love, and just pay attention.